Okay, here we go. Okay, we're live. We are live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harry Hewlett. This is Dallas Songwriters Association's virtual global songwriter showcase. We're going to be here from 12 to 3 p.m. today. We do this every Saturday. We have six songwriters lined up, singer-songwriters to play for you. Each one gets a 30-minute set. We're going to start off with Kara Thornton, and then we got Don Wall, Brooke Buchanan, Michael Roth, Jen Hodge, and Wayne Willingham. And it's going to be a good show, folks. We're going to have fun. And I'm going to I'm going to introduce you right now to our first act. I'm going to put the spotlight, replace spotlight. Folks, there she is. Hi, Kara. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are y'all?
We're doing fine. Well, folks, this is Kara Thornton. She's a Dallas girl, and I'm not sure. Are you a school teacher or something like that?
No, I am a professional writer for a technology firm, and
Professional? Okay.
I am getting my master's degree in library science, which that might be where you're thinking school teacher.
A librarian.
Library education kind of rings similar.
Okay. Okay, good. Well, we're really proud to have you, Kara, and you got 30 minutes to play for us, so let's go ahead and play us a song. If we need to tweak the sound a little bit, we'll do it after this song.
All right.
Thank you.
Riding on the bus to work, I listen to my favorite songs, and that's every single one. I see, smell, and taste your music. Your sounds fill up my senses, my heart and soul and mind all overcome. You're the soundtrack to my world, the rhythm to my life, woven through my everyday, morning, noon, and night. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy, dancing on the sun and moon, singing in the rain. With you I just can't stop smiling. You remind me to be brave. On the days when my head starts caving in, you help take away the pain. Reading what you write online, I love the words you say and show. So many awesome thoughts to share. Our interests and our faith align, and your words are so sublime. I feel like you're really sitting there with me. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy, dancing stars and fireflies, flying in balloons. With you I travel earth and space, and I never have to move. We paint our rainbow lullabies and laugh till we're consumed. So much energy, so much fire and ice and life. You leave me trembling, exhausted, and coming back for more. You make me stronger when you remind me of our Father. You remind me of what we're living for. With you all things are bright and beautiful. With you there's only joy in my every waking hour. When I dream deep in the blue, so spellbound that I could die if this is how I feel. Well, we've never even met. Oh, what would I do if I ever got to spend a day with you. Does it sound okay?
You sound great.
Awesome. My voice is not with me today. I've got really bad allergies, so I apologize.
What's that written on your cup?
Huh?
What do you got on your cup there?
It's a tic-tac-toe cup,
Yeah?
and it's got the name of tic-tac-toe in all the different languages on it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Nothing too significant, just fun.
Can you tilt your screen just a little bit so we get a little
Up or
more
down?
Yeah, so you need a little space between the top of the screen and your head. You'll like the video better if you do
Whoops.
that. Yeah.
And there goes my lamp. Hang on.
Oh, you're all right.
You guys don't want to see my face. You want to watch the fingers.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a video. This gonna be there. That's perfect right there.
How's that? Okay.
That's great. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna like that a lot better.
All right.
You're sounding great.
Awesome. She fell in love on Tuesday and died on Sunday night. She tried to steal your heart away, but didn't win the fight. Who really knows what happened? Who even knows her name? The angel with the sin dark hair, so wild and so tame. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She flew her dreams into the skies, a billion stars and a billion lies. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She came alive in your voice, your power made her shine. You thought that she was something else, but you never could say why. Who really knows what happened? Who even knows her name? What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She'll write her soul in 100 books, 1,000 words, and you'll have to look if you would find your Minnesota girl. She's swirling in the rivers, she's hidden in the rain. She'll only drift away unless you call her back again. She will not wait forever, she wouldn't dare to try. She's stronger than you ever thought, and either way she'll fly. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She'll sing to you in the skylark song. If you ask her to, she'll take you along. Then you will find your Minnesota girl. What do you see in the tears she cried? 10,000 lakes from her stormy eyes. You thought you knew your Minnesota girl. She'll paint her love on a canvas white. The colored strokes bring the truth to light, so you may love your Minnesota girl. Oh, go and find your Minnesota girl. such a feeling, it's sweeping me away. It first came slowly, a seed that grew in sleep and bloomed upon the day. Nothing's the same since you first came to me. Your voice filled the sky with light, and now I can see. Our souls were flying, our love undying, our life was full of joy, overflowing in streams. I had to wake up, but I can't give up. I'm waiting here for you, the man of my dreams. I loved your sweetness, your joyous innocence, the beauty that you say. But years come and go, and you're so far away. No matter where we go, we can never stay. In sleep you find me, together we are free, singing as the evening sparkles and gleams. I had to wake up, but I won't give up. I hope I find you soon, the man of my dreams. But try as I might, you were gone from the start. You were not to blame, 'cause I broke my own heart. Now you found another, and I stand alone. And you say you love her, I guess I've always known. I never knew you, and though my love is true, sometimes this world is not what it seems. I have to wake up and find a real love. Goodbye, my darling dear, the man of my dreams. I love you and farewell, the man of my dreams.
That's so pretty.
Thank you. How am I doing on time? It looks like it says 12:15.
Yep, you're halfway there.
I'm halfway there, living on a prayer.
Yeah.
What do I want to do next? Do I want to do another sappy love song, or do I want to give you guys an instrumental? What do you think, Harry?
How about a sappy love song?
All right.
Yeah.
My radiant angel, soft curls around your face. sweetness, your kindness, you take my hand in yours. You lead me from darkness into a light that's ours. You mesmerize me, I cannot see anything but your beautiful smile. You mesmerize me, I do believe that you are mine just for a little while. You leave me, can't you see? You've taken all my heart. I'm feeling so empty whenever we're apart. Oh, you mesmerize me, I cannot see where my dearest angel may now be. You mesmerize me, so don't leave me alone in the dark, cold and empty. You mesmerize me, I do believe that you are my one and only. You mesmerize me, I do believe that you can see just what you do to me. All right. Making some decisions here. schemes and lies. When our faith is all we have to hold, it really helps to find a hero. So large and still so human, my hero. Doing what you knew was right, and I hope someday I can be even half as brave as you. What would we be without legends like you to give us strength to face the night? You give me strength to face the night. All right, so I can do one more, which is an instrumental, or I can give you back a couple of minutes. Whatever you like.
No, you got to play. You owe us. You owe us 5 more minutes.
All right, I owe you 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of an over dramatic piece that I wrote to accompany the novels that I wrote in high school and college. It's called the Shadow Child Theme, and it basically tells the story through music. So, if it sounds like it's kind of jumping from place to place, that's why.
That was simply wonderful. That was simply wonderful, Kara. You know, I got to thinking, sitting there, you're talking about you're a technical writer, and you're soon to have your master's degree in library technology or whatever you call it. One of these days, you're going to be able to write one hell of a report if you want to, right? Well, I know who to go to if I need a report to write. I might go back to school or something.
Yeah, just if you need help writing something, then just let me know and I'll tell you what my rates are.
Okay, that must be one heck of a complicated degree now, though, with all the technology and everything to be a librarian.
Well, that's why you get the degree, so that way
is a master's pretty much required now? In that
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Most places you can't get a.
If you're as good at that as you are singing and songwriting, you're gonna have a wonderful career.
Well, I think I'm better at the library science than I am at the singing and playing at the same time.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you very much, and we'll have you back. So
thanks.
You have a nice weekend. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Okay, folks, let me give this next young guy here the spotlight. There is, folks, Don Wall. Hey, how you doing, Don?
Hey, Harry. Just great job, Kara. Really enjoyed your stuff. Wonderful songs, thoughtful and nice. I'm going to do a set kind of from the point of view of a guy that he's on the edge of looking for love and seeking great adventures. And, I mean, in a sense, that's kind of what every young man's after. But in this case, the storyteller is a little older. He's been around the block a few times, and so he has a slightly different point of view. But really, it's all the same. She swings through the doors and couldn't look hotter. I'm back against the bar, sipping bourbon, no water. She glides across the floor, heads are turning there, snuggles up beside me, lips are kissing my ear. But you know, she likes spending time with me. And I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. As you can see, she got curly red hair, big blue eyes, sparkle like an angel under Carolina skies. She knows me and she loves me, she's my best friend, always there to save me from a load I'm bitter in. And you know, she likes spending time with me. And I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. It's what she does for me. Well, I look to the left, I turn to the right. Everybody's jealous, their pants are nice and tight. The girls are filled with envy and the boys all wanna be hanging with the woman who's leaning on me. And you know, she likes spending time with me. And I know I'm a lucky man, 'cause she takes away my pain, my blues, my misery. She takes away my pain, my blues. She takes away my blues. She takes away my pain, my blues. She's a girl for me, indefinitely.
Okay. Don, you didn't get much of an introduction a while ago. We just said we said you're just Don Wall. That's all we
That's
said
right.
about you.
That's all.
Is that all you want? Do you not
That's
want
all
to know
I
any-
need. That's all I need.
Okay.
You can do an introduction if you want, but I don't.
Well, I just want to tell everybody, Don used to be on television a long time ago, and one day it came to the fact where it's either him or Walter Cronkite. And Walter Cronkite won. And
Yeah, he did.
yeah, but then Don got to work for the. What was the station? It was over in Fort Worth, wasn't it?
Well, I worked with ABC Network News as a producer
Yeah.
for like 11 years, and then I worked at WFAA Channel 8 in Dallas, Fort Worth for 18 years.
Holy cow, that's
Yeah.
a good career. I bet a lot of people probably recognize you.
No, I used to have very dark hair and
Did you?
I had a dark mustache. Didn't have this peach fuzz down here,
So-
but you know.
Well, anyway, it's wonderful to have someone who used to be somebody on our show. Right?
Well, yeah, I used to be somebody. You used
Yeah.
to be somebody. We all used to be somebody.
Yeah,
And
used
the
to
beauty
be.
of it is, we're still somebody.
Yeah, we're trying, aren't we? Okay,
And
so,
we're gonna be somebody again.
okay. Well, play us some more songs. You're sounding great.
Well, I'm free and I'm proud. I like to live my life out loud. She knocked me down and I got up. Now I'm rolling like a big old truck. When I get lost, I'll find a way. Don't sweat tomorrow today. Yes, I'm loud and I'm free. I'll find a new gal to ride with me. We'll go downtown and stay out late. Come on, baby, don't you hesitate. When I get lost, I'll find a way. Don't sweat tomorrow today. I go to a special place where I can rest my bones, put a smile on my face, and fills my head with stones. I go down to the water's edge where I like skimming rocks, empty out my heavy head, the blues and hard knocks. Yeah, I'm loud and I'm free. I found that new gal to ride with me. We go downtown, stay out late. Come on, baby, don't you hesitate. When I get lost, I'll find my way. Don't sweat tomorrow today. When I get lost, I'll find my way. Don't sweat tomorrow today. Thank you.
Good one.
All righty. Yeah, it's always fun to take part in this global showcase because we're trying to reach the world, you know? It's not just Dallas anymore. It's like we're moving on. We're getting out there, which is great. So here's one. It was inspired by my firstborn grandson, and now I have 3, all grandsons, no granddaughters yet, but that's cool. The boys are awesome. When you hit the road, take it slow, follow your dream, wherever you may go. Hope when you got nothing left, faith when you believe. Someone said that love is the greatest of these. My soup needs salt, put in salt. Now it's good, it tastes like soup that you would want. It's Papa's recipe, ingredients for eternity. Put in faith, put in hope, put in love, and looking out at the sea from a mountain, just you and me. Do you wanna be friends with me? My life needs faith, so put in faith. Now you've got a compass, show you the way. My life needs hope, so put in hope. Your days will be enlightened by a luminous horizon. My life needs love, so put in love. Your journey now completed by the friends you've met and greeted. It's Papa's recipe, ingredients for eternity. Put in faith, put in hope, put in love. Put in faith, put in hope, put in love. Thank you. So I was saying that I'm working on this this theme of adventure and travel and finding, seeking. You know what it is? It's seeking. And as I find that I'm getting older, I don't want to lose that. And I think I encourage everybody to, find their inner child, whatever it is. Keep going. Comes a time to put sand under my feet, when the days start feeling same old. After all, I still know life is sweet when I just get up and go. Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. I met an old man, he was standing on the beach. He said, you left a girl back home. You want your freedom, don't push her out of reach. Can't you feel her glow? Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Softness when you hold her tight, angels' tears in morning light, dewdrops of dawn upon the road. Show some kindness, treat her right, take her with you, it's alright. There's room for two for the road. Holding on, looking back, it's a good time to get off that fast track. You'll never reach your quest all alone. Take a walk, don't look back, take it slow. Then the old man said, I gotta go. Oh, take a walk, don't look back, take the slow road. Thank you. Okay. So here's one. This takes me back to my love of the sea and a fantasy. lived by the sea. Her name was Marie, with her shells and her honey blonde hair, and her eyes were azure as the ocean's allure. My hippie mermaid so fair. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you. You never put a hold on me. Freedom, she said, will get in your head, and the breeze will blow soft and sure, and the look in her eyes far away as the skies of new lands and adventure. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you. You never put a hold on me. Well, she left me, she did, to live off the grid with her bells and her salty air. And I'd give all I got to go back to the spot when for one moment Marie was there. Oh, Marie, wild and free, I never put a hold on you. You never put a hold on me. Thanks.
Don, you're cooking today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, that's for sure. I've made several mistakes, which I try to mask by ignoring them.
No one will notice.
Nobody notices, except they're there, you know.
But, I found that most people don't even know when you're not in tune.
Yeah.
It just drives me crazy, but people just listen, cheer and everything. They don't know.
Exactly. Okay, this next one is, it's called Cape Cod. And, most of my songs have been, well, inspired by all kinds of different journeys. But this one is inspired by a place that's close, near and dear to my heart. It's near where I grew up in central Massachusetts. And we used to go to Cape Cod every summer, almost all the way through high school, I guess. And then I keep going back. In fact, my mom and dad moved there for a while. And my sister and her husband are building a house on Cape Cod. So we have like this amazing connection, like so many people from, especially Massachusetts. I mean, Cape Cod, it has a special ring to it. And it's also where the Pilgrims first landed before they hit Plymouth. Lying together in tall grass, sun bubbling our desire. In the estuary life is exploding, man and a woman flowing, sharing the earth, spinning beneath them. While they roasting carrots and apples, an evening fire between two Indians, feet rubbing the other's feet, soft wet pine needles beneath, silhouettes in the seaside moonlight. Another day on old Cape Cod, where the sun and the sea feel good to you and me. Then the clouds rolled in, and we hunkered down. Our tent caved in, we hold each other on the ground. When daylight comes, we stumbled into town, walking hand in hand in the dunes, shouting we can in the wind, churning up a bending pile of sand. A sunset is at hand, holding tight, out of breath on this Cape Cod mountain, watching a peach-colored sun slipping under the sea's green blanket, colored drifts to breathe by, the Pilgrim's Tower against the sky, heaving time to the wind and the ocean. Another day on old Cape Cod, where the sun and the sea feel good to you and me. When that sun goes down, we take a long walk back to town and wonder over coffee what our destiny will be in a world where everything changes. Folding into each other like a perfectly written letter, lightly touching and sensitive. It is with you I wanna live, to love today and forever. Another day on old Cape Cod, where the sun and the sea feel good to you and me. Thank you. So, okay. Here's one of my most recent songs. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little different than some of the others. The others are kind of easy listening. You gotta go, you gotta go. You may go high, you may go low, you may be real, you may be fake. You gotta give, you gotta take. Time to reap just what you've sown. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. You may see black, you may see white, you may talk smack or see the light. You may be left, you may be proud, you may be right, you may be loud. Time to reap just what you sow. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. What you gonna do when the reaper comes? You gonna take it like a man. I don't think you'll ever understand. You may be up, you may be down, you may suck up a weary crown. You may be fast, you may be slow. All I know, you gotta go. Time to reap just what you sow. You gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta go.
Okay, 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna do one more. I'll do one more. 5 minutes. Just give me 5 more minutes.
Actually, about 6 if you want it.
Yeah, that's okay. I can do it in about 3. A couple more than that, maybe. All right, so this is a song that describes some of my first impressions when I moved to Texas, like in 1983, 84. That's a long time ago. And I did come from the Northeast, and I endured a lot of, what would you call it, hazing, you might say. They called me Yankee. They tried to get me to eat calf fries. I mean, they cut my tie. They did all kinds of things just to make me fit in, feel like I wanted to fit in. And of course, I enjoyed it, stayed, and I'm still here. So what are you gonna do? Texas is my adopted home. Cornbread, cornbread, cornbread iced tea. Y'all eat your greens, black-eyed peas. Money, gold, prosperity. I wasn't born here, I may not die here, but I got Texas in my genes. Yankee this, Yankee that, I broke down and bought a hat. Barbecue chicken fry, I gained weight and that's no lie. Jalapenos, margaritas, gorgeous Texas senoritas. On a highway feeling mean, got me a plate with refried beans. And cornbread, cornbread, cornbread iced tea. Y'all eat your greens, black-eyed peas. Money, gold, prosperity. I wasn't born here, I may not die here, but I got Texas in my genes. July 4th I went to Austin, spent the day with Willie Nelson. Hippies, rednecks, bikers, smokers. I bought me a brand new pair of ropers. You know I fit right in here with my ice chest full of cold beer. Cowboy dreams, blue eyes crying. It's a whiskey river, man, I ain't lying. And I like cornbread, cornbread, cornbread iced tea. Don't forget to eat your black-eyed peas. Money, gold, prosperity. I wasn't born here, I may not die here. I got Texas in my genes. Lived round Dallas 30 years, people still know that I ain't from here. But I've been through about every town, I've seen the sun rise and the hail come down. I must say I've reached a nexus in this nation state called Texas. Born and raised here, my kids say they would never want to move away. They like cornbread, cornbread, cornbread iced tea. Don't forget to eat your black-eyed peas. Money, gold, prosperity. And the kids say, we were born here, we're gonna die here, 'cause we got Texas in our genes. Texas.
Good job, Don.
Thank you, Harry.
Good
Thanks,
job.
everybody.
You reminded me of a story that you was talking about eating those calf fries.
Yeah.
I was living in Roswell, and there's a big feed yard over there that every year they had an annual calf fry, and they invite 100, 200 people in, and they take over a whole restaurant and have these long tables. And I was sitting there at this table with my wife, and this other guy came in. I guess he had never eaten calf fries either. You'd be surprised how many never had calf fries. And the waitress came out with the baked potatoes, and each one was wrapped in tin foil. and so someone says, "What's that?" And this guy across from me said, "I don't know." But said, that's the same size and shape as what we came here to eat.
Must have been a small potato.
Well, no, there's big calves, I guess.
Yeah, big calves.
Okay, anyway, thank you, Don. You did a great job. Okay,
Thanks
I'm going to remove the spotlight. And we got a real treat coming up, folks. This next young lady, she is a graduate of Baylor University, and she has a degree in engineering, and she sings as good as anybody in Nashville and writes. So welcome Brooke Buchanan. She's been on the show before. Brooke, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Harry?
Okay, well, play us some songs. You got 30 minutes.
All right. Let's get going here.
You got your original sound on now?
I do. Is it sounding okay?
Yeah, okay. That's just something. I did a whole show the other day without the original sound on. The reason
Oh, no.
I keep reminding
I
people.
think it's on because right now it says turn off original sound.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's see here. I don't know what I want from you, what I'm going through, or what is true. I'm trying to make sense, if that makes sense to you. When the glitter's gone, are you still new? No one could ever know how you're clouding up my head. I guess I'm on my own, managing the mess, daydreaming recklessly. I'm so into you, are you into me? Hooked on the revelry, I just need you in my proximity. Live and die by your every move. Oh, would you look what you did to me? Secondhand high, addicted to you. I need a fix of proximity. I need it. It's far too crowded in this room, with those eyes so blue, suddenly in view. I'm trying to keep track of who I'm talking to, as I carefully drift closer to you. No one could ever know all the scheming in my head, daydreaming recklessly. I'm so into you, are you into me? Hooked on the revelry, I just need you in my proximity. Live and die by your every move. Oh, would you look what you did to me? Secondhand high, addicted to you. I need a fix of proximity. I need you. You might not ever know all the stories in my head. I wish I could tell you so, we could finally take a breath. Daydreaming recklessly, I'm so into you. Daydreaming recklessly, I'm so into you, are you into me? Hooked on the revelry, I just need you in my proximity. Live and die by your every move. Oh, would you look what you did to me? Secondhand high, addicted to you. I need a fix of proximity. I need you. I need a fix. I need you. I need you. I'll take anything. I need you.
Did you say that's a new one?
Huh?
Did you say that's
That is a pretty new one. Yeah.
I don't think I've heard
I
that
don't know
one
if
yet.
I've
I
played
like
it
that. Yeah.
for you guys. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Feel like it's a good glimpse into all the goings on in a girl's head. Just gets a little distracted. All right, this next one is called "Come Find Me," and it kind of came out of being in quarantine and not seeing a lot of people. So here we go. My days and nights are upside down. I'm driving all around this town, and I think I might be going mad, recalling what I never had, and I could send away the static and the noise, but the quiet's still resounding with your voice. Come find me, come find me. I'm trying, head for the light, and I'm finding it hurts, but it's worth it to step out of hiding. So come find me. Echoes of a memory, or maybe it was just a dream, but I don't think I can do without. I'm captivated by the sound. I'm waiting for you to come find me. Come find me. I'm trying, head for the light, and I'm finding it hurts, but it's worth it to step out of hiding. So come find me. Oh, I can send away the static and the noise. Oh, I would like to think that I still have that choice. But the siren waits beneath the waves, it's calling out my name, and the quiet's still resounding with your voice. Come find me, come find me. I'm trying. Come find me, come find me. I'm trying, head for the light, and I'm finding it hurts, but it's worth it to step out of hiding. So come find me. Come find me. I'll be right here, oh, I'll be waiting for you. I'll be right here, oh, I'll be waiting for you. I'll be right here, oh, I'll be waiting for you. Oh, I'll be waiting.
I can just say one thing,
Yes, sir.
Brooke. It's nice to have a degree in engineering to fall back on.
Yeah, I know.
You're a singer and a songwriter, and you deserve on the stage and on the radio and all those kind of places.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to get to kind of play on both sides of that. And at my church I get to play piano, but I do a lot of the keys and sound stuff, so I kind of get to marry the music with the like technical side. It's a lot of fun.
So you play the keyboard too?
I do. Mm-hmm.
You have to do that for us someday.
Yeah, I should.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Okay.
It's in my room, and my room is not in its greatest state.
You play the guitar fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got it. You got it down good. Okay, go ahead. You're doing great.
Thank you. All right, this is a song called All Kinds of Weather. Wrote it with a friend of mine a couple years back, and I just really like it, so here we go. Stay where you are. I like being far from our heaps of regret. I'd rather not study my scars. Forget what you saw. You don't know me at all. My heart's rearranged since the last time you called. I'm like a stone. I don't feel the sun, but I don't feel the rain either. I survive all kinds of weather. You kissed me hollow to hide from the shadow. I dove deep and I broke in the shallows. I feel nothing. I'm just breathing. I'm troubled by love and all of its dealings. I'm like a stone. I don't feel the sun, but I don't feel the rain either. I survive all kinds of weather. I survive all kinds of weather. The next one will come. Even if I run, he won't be inclined to say that he's done. He'll know that this loving, it's a right of the living, not something you lose when you're tired of giving. I'm like a stone. I don't feel the rain, but I don't feel the sun either. I survive all kinds of weather. Yes, I am like a stone. I don't feel the rain, but I don't feel the sun either. I survive all kinds of weather. Yeah, I don't feel the sun either. I survive all kinds of weather. Thank you. Let's see, what do we got in here? All right. I'm gonna do this song. This song is called "The Poet." It's actually about. It's a real story. I was in Greece with a bunch of friends, which was really fun on its own. But there's a place there. There's a guy who's just famous for making homemade sandals that he'll like measure it to your foot exactly, and but he doesn't sell them online. You have to be there to buy them, and it's like a whole experience. So that's what this song is about. All right. Let's see. Well, I heard about a man who owned a leather shop in Athens, and he called himself a poet and a dreamer. I don't know about the way he sees the world or turns a phrase, but the sandals that he sells, I've never owned a pair that fit so well. Well, he pulled me up a chair and had me pick out my favorite pair. His father played piano in the corner. He was proud to send his work from that back room into the world, little pieces of his home, a pair of memories that I could call my own. I'll probably never make it back, but there's something I didn't have before. I found a new place and a new face, a new way to watch the sunrise. That morning, the poet shared his story and I could share mine. Every Tuesday I have plans at a pub downtown to meet my friends. By the coffee shop I visit every morning. Well, I wonder if he knew as he nailed the straps onto these shoes, well, he'd walk with me wherever I go. High-speed adventures or taking it slow, a new place and a new face, a new way to watch the sunrise. That morning, the poet shared his story. Ooh, a new person, a new verse in the song we're all trying to write. That morning, the poet shared his story, and now he's part of mine. Oh, people come and go, but no matter what they choose, there's a constant companion there with you in a good old pair of shoes. I still think about the man in that alley back in Athens, how he found something he loved and made a home there. But with a simple pair of shoes, he saw the world from that back room. We're all just trying to get somewhere, like the poet who's been everywhere. And he found a new place and a new place, a new way to watch the sunrise. That morning, the poet shared his story. Ooh, a new person, a new person, the song we're all trying to write. That morning, the poet shared his story. Now I'm a part Thank you. Let's see, what's my time looking like here?
You got about 11 minutes.
Perfect. Wonderful. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this one. All right, this is a song called Summer Wind. All right, let's see. Cold has found me here again. Say goodbye to summer wind. Leaves are falling to the ground, settling without a sound. Every now and then, things must fall away, despite the plea for them to stay. And I just keep telling myself, you had found me there alone. You challenged all that I was told, stood me up and took me on, and encouraged me to sing my song. Every now and then, someone comes along, and they change the way you love. Oh, but I just keep telling myself, the voice that's telling me to try, you're the answer to my questions why, showing me what I can't see. You show me who I want to be. You were more to me than I realized, and even though it all felt right, it was time for you to go. Oh, but you touched me like you'll never know. Every now and then, things must fall away, or just keep telling myself. Every once in a while, something has to go, despite the plea for it to stay. I just keep telling myself, you know it's better that way. I just keep telling myself, I just keep telling myself, I just keep telling myself, you know it's better that way. Oh, I just keep telling myself, you know it's better that way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna stick with the kind of singer-songwritery approach here. All right, this song is called "The Lens of You." If my guitar sounds good enough. Need to restring this thing. Passing glances, little smiles, isn't that always how it goes? fascination running wild. I don't even care if it shows. I know it shows. Conversations, little clues. Your rhythm falls right in with mine. You see a place with bigger views, and so you ask if I wanna climb. There's something about you, you don't know where you're going, but that doesn't stop you, and I'm dying to see the view through the lens of you, the lens of you. Crowded bars and busy streets, and not a word I understand. But you're walking next to me, you know this place like the back of your hand. So hold my hand. There's something about you when you know where you're going. Nothing can stop you, and I'm dying to see the view through the lens of you. Now places I've been before somehow feel brand new. I find I notice so much more looking through the lens of you. The lens of you. Airport bar, drinking alone, stories I don't know how to tell. But it's time to head on home, and you still gotta go and find yourself. There's something about you, but you don't know where you're going. You have questions that haunt you, and I've got to get going. There's something about you, oh, but where are you going? But I'll always remember how much you love showing the view through the lens of you, the lens of you. Now places I've been before somehow feel brand new. I find I notice so much more looking through the lens of you. Now places I've been before somehow feel brand new. I find I notice so much more looking through the lens of you. The lens of
That was wonderful. Thank you very much for coming and playing for us, and you got to come do it again. And we'll get you to play the keyboard one of these days too. That'll be fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, come back to see us, and that was great, just great. Anyway, you look at it. Thank you very much. That's Brooke Buchanan, folks. Okay, I'm going to remove the spotlight. Now, I'm getting some feedback there. Before I introduce this next fella, I want to tell everybody, COVID virus made all of us stay home, you know, and we thought it was going to be bad, and it was bad. But if there is a silver lining to that cloud, as far as we're concerned, it made us get on the internet and learn how to do this Zoom thing. And we're Zooming open mics, and we're Zooming showcases and everything. And once you get on there, you realize right off that there are no boundaries. You know, you can pick up people and get members from all over the world. And this next fellow is a good example. He lives in Albuquerque, and he's become one of our regulars now. And he's an award-winning songwriter. He's won so many awards, I don't have time to repeat all of them, but I know he in 2019 he was in NSAI, that's Nashville Songwriters Association, in Nashville. He won the songwriting lyric contest there, and he's won one of our contests, and he's known worldwide now as the Dark Troubadour. so I want you to give a big welcome to Michael R.J. Roth. Okay, Michael, I'm going to give you the spotlight. There he is. Look at him. He's got the mountains behind him and everything. Michael, you got 30 minutes to play for us, man.
Oh, great. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Hey, we can hear it, yeah.
Oh, great. I'm glad I don't have any fancy equipment, because it's like, you hear this, can you hear that? And then it works, you know? It's like, I have all those settings. Anyway, yeah, Harry found me by the side of the road one day and just drugged me into this thing. So I'm happy to be here, though. But I am wearing my hat in honor of Texas and New Mexico, because, you know, we wear them here too. Lots of cowboys, and I'm not a cowboy, but I play one on internet. So this is one in that spirit that I wrote recently called "I Must Ride." Some people say that I am the enemy, though I've committed no crime. But if I don't pack my bags and leave town, it's the end of me. So I ride in the morning light. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle in open skies. I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. I know I'm no saint, no, I'm not a holy man, though I've been baptized in wine. But I won't lay my fate in the hands of another man who tells me my soul isn't mine. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle in open skies. I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. I was born to be free, not into slavery. Though freedom comes at a price, I must speak what I believe. It's not cowardice or bravery, only truth in the face of lies. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle. Open skies, I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. Yes, I know I must ride.
That's dark.
Yeah, it's well, I was trying to write a murder ballad, but it came out like that. I don't know. I just seemed more contemporary this way.
Well, as long as you just keep it to your songs, that's fine. Okay, we love that.
No, I won't go into the background. I got this ghost bookshelf that keeps showing up. I gotta figure out how to get that out of here. But anyway, it's for another time. I kind of like the effects you get on these virtual backgrounds, like the I don't know. There's a little like my magic guitar keeps opening
It's
up.
like being Casper the songwriter.
Right, exactly. It's kind of yeah, it is. I like that. Whereas something maybe I don't know. Yeah, Casper the songwriter. Why not? It's more fun that way. So anyway, this is a song I wrote with Aaron and Michelle, and this is the one that won that Nashville contest and a couple others. So, but it's not so much that; it's just that it's called "The Price of a Song," and it's one of those songwriter laments. But I think maybe you can all relate to it. You don't want a ticket to heaven. You want that last drop of wine. You want to end the discussion and stand where the spotlight will shine. We all want something for nothing, like nothing ever went wrong. We want it all. We want it all for the price of a song. The price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty before you go blind. The wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, tears of a mother with a child in her arms, Judas kiss of a faithless lover who rip out your heart for the price of a song. There's a song in the thunder and lightning, on the bloodthirsty edge of a knife, in a shot from a bottle of whiskey, pushing emptiness back in the night. There's a song on the highway before you, between the prison bars of a cell, in a cry out to God in the midst of misfortune, a glimmer of heaven while walking through hell. But the price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty before you go blind. The wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, the tears of a mother with a child in her arms, the Judas kiss of a faithless lover who will rip out your heart for the price of a song. When I think of the times I've been injured, the ways I was maimed by the things I did wrong, and the pain that inevitably lingers through the night and into the dawn, I know I'm not one of the chosen. I know that I'm not very strong, but I know every time I was broken, I broke into song. I broke into song.
Hey, Michael,
Yeah,
could you sing before your voice changed? I mean, like when you was a little kid, were you musical then too? Or just
I
curious?
didn't sing until I was about, I don't know, 30.
You're kidding.
Well, no, I did it before that, but I tried to avoid it.
You must realize you had a voice, or someone must have commented. I bet you like, but you'd been a good DJ also,
Yeah, I know
or
I did.
announcer.
I actually hated my voice most of the
Really?
time when I heard it because I think it's because when I like record myself on those little cassette tapes, and I'd listen back, it sounded awful. But that I think was largely because the recordings were so bad, didn't pick up, the low tones and stuff like that. But
I considered that an advantage,
yeah.
or a positive thing.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's a matter of taste, It's like truffles and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
caviar.
Anyway, keep on. You're sounding great, man.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, I try not to sound bad. That's the main thing, and that's what I go for. Get beyond my 6-note range. That's another thing. So, yeah, this is a song that I have no business singing called "Gun for Hire," which you should. This is probably something that you should, would be sung by a band like Journey or something like that. Those metal screamers. But I can't do that. So this is the acoustic unplugged version of "Gun for Hire," which is, it's a secret rock song, but I'm going to do it acoustic. Our love was blazoned on the streets in bold graffiti on the walls. Tougher than the rough concrete, louder than a wake-up call. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Goaded by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. When fame drove up in a limo car, you dropped me like a cigarette. You pawned off all your love for art in the backseat of a private jet. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Goaded by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. Although you have no use for me, your name is still carved on my wrist. Your shining face burns in my dreams. It only hurts me when you miss. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Goaded by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. I might have sung this verse already, but I'm going to sing it again. Although you have no use for me, your name is still carved on my wrist. Your shining face burns in my dreams. It only hurts me when you miss. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty empty space, guarded by your savage heart. Amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of being high altitude is that you sometimes don't remember whether you've done something or not. I blame it on the altitude. So, well, here's something that's a little more on the soft side, but kind of with the same attitude, maybe. I don't know. I gotta change my attitude someday. But for now, this one's called Dust Storm. Your love was always shameless as the offer of a rose in the hand of a street vendor with a diamond in his nose. There's a cloud on the horizon and a dust storm on its way to send away my memory and shudder up the window panes. The last time you laid eyes on me, you knew that I would lie about who won the war of love and how I might survive. There's a cloud on the horizon and a dust storm on its way to send away my memory and shudder up the window panes. There's an old dog on the sidewalk with a bare patch on his back, rubbed away by tenderness. Sometimes I feel like that, and I suppose I should be on my way. What am I to do? That dust storm, that dust storm is you.
Michael, if you get too cheerful, it might ruin your whole act. Did you ever think
I
about
know,
that?
that's why I try to avoid smiling. And
Yeah, the cheerful troubadour doesn't that? I don't think so.
My daughter keeps telling me I got to start writing happy songs, and she even tried to kind of like get me started on some lyrics or something. I feel so.
Keep them dark. Keep them dark. We need dark
Well, it
songs.
didn't take. I don't know. It's just. I got a few cheerful ones. I don't have them today, but it's like you want to keep the same mood.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get too snarky. Well, I guess some people do. But anyway, along that same line, basically, it's like sometimes I think I'm writing the same song over and over again, but they're all different in a way. In fact, I guess in a way we are all writing the same songs over and over again. I love you, I miss you, I hate you, that kind of thing. Watch out. Anyway. Here's a little. This is my Hank Williams meets Rod Serling song called "If I Step Onto That Train." A cheerless and distracted woman steps onto a train. I don't know where she is going. I don't know if she is sane, but she looks like she's walking through a portal to a time or a dimension where they store up the little things I forgot to mention when we met. And if I step onto that train, will I then travel through all time without a clue? Or will I find a home with what remains of the love that I believed I had with you? Was I fooled to think it ever really happened? And is it true that somewhere in another universe you are thinking of me too? I remember when our love was once as common as the air, a thing you take for granted till it's no longer there. You said my memories had no more substance than the early morning mist, or the sadness of a diamond in a pawn shop by the station where we kissed. And if I step onto that train, will I then travel through all time without a clue? Or will I find a home with what remains of the love that I believed I had with you? Was I fooled to think it ever really happened? And is it true that somewhere in another universe you are thinking of me too? And suddenly I'm lost without a compass to your heart, trying to find my place on some imaginary chart to reconstruct the code of truth and lies, to find the words you really meant and mend the fabric of the stars that rips apart with every sunrise since you left. Thank you, Harry. I'm actually a very happy, well-adjusted person. Although I did flunk the Myers-Briggs exam, but you know, who cares? So, in that vein, I guess started off with a Songwriter song called "The Price of a Song" earlier. And this is another one called "A Bat Flying in the Night." If anybody's interested, I got this little EP. You can't get the physical ones unless you knock on my door, but there's a bunch of digital music on my website, easyheroes.com. And anyway, if you have a hankering to do so, I welcome your visit. So, yeah. It's kind of one of those things you wake up in the morning and you think, what does the world need? It needs another songwriter singing about songwriting and whining about things, So we are a whiny bunch, I think, songwriters, very self-involved. But anyway, just in case you like that sort of thing, I got this thing, "A Bat Flying in the Night" here. Just seemed like a very, attractive image. My wife hates it, but that's okay. I've been dragging these old songs around like suitcases of clothes that smell like hell. Got a feeling that the devil has been on to me. He knows about the stories I can never tell. The shadow on the floor is staring back at me, daring me to make my getaway from all the shady figures I pretend to be. And then there is that better man standing in my way. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am. Pick up songs like sentimental snow globes, souvenirs from an antique shop that come to life whenever they are shaken and settle down in frozen time the moment that you stop. You might say there's nothing in the desert. Well, maybe it's just something you don't see, like the men who walked away from Galilee, wondering what rising from the dead might really mean. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am. I see the stars that shine like guided missiles, falling softly through the evening skies, in an atmosphere of unexploded wishes, and the unexpected love that always takes me by surprise. The Milky Way is stretched across the heavens, fragile as a single strip of gauze, fantastic as the stories that are written on a thin page of the Bible, between nothingness and God. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael, that was a great set.
Thank you, Harry, and thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate that. You always do a great job, and we come back to see us.
I will definitely do that.
We'll do it again. Okay, folks, that was Michael R.J. Roth. Okay, the Dark Troubadour. And now we've got a real treat for you. This next young lady, she's another good example of how our border there are no boundaries, and we've reached out. And she lives in L.A. and she's a former bluegrass DJ from KRCL in Utah.
All the radio you need.
And then she works. I think she still works for the San Diego Audubon Society. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And she doesn't know it, but I fell in love with her the first time I saw her sing and perform. We happened to be on the same stage. The Stage 11 is another virtual concert or showcase for the Walnut Valley Showcase in Winfield, Kansas, and she was on there, and I asked her immediately to come play for us, and she's been here once, and here she is again. I want y'all to meet Jen Hodge. It rhymes with garage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jen, you got 30 minutes, and welcome to Dallas again.
So much. It's really nice to be here. Thunder rumbles, insects fumble, thrushes echo, cold air creeps, bluebirds leapfrog, jays growl, and the owl, it's nothing but questions. Ooh, it's getting dark, the sun is setting, greenness fades as gray descends, rain threatens, coyotes howl, and the owl, it's nothing but questions. Ooh, the kettle sings, bread is rising, tummies rumble, wine is poured, the warm fire blazes, the dogs prowl, and the owl is nothing but questions.
Beautiful.
thank you.
Thank you.
How's the sound? Is it coming through all right?
Yeah, the guitar might be a little bit too close to the mic or something, but it's a little bit on the bassy side. But
Okay.
you might point it a little bit different direction. See how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, point it off the other way and see
Yeah.
what happens there. That could be better. Cinderella's tired of her Prince Charming. He used to be so friendly and disarming. No, now he's different than he was before. Who knew marriage could be such a chore? She's unhappy in the happily ever after man. Charming's never felt quite so unattractive. Ella used to be so interested and active. Now he's surfing the internet for photographs of Goldilocks and fishnets. She's unhappy in the happily ever after man. Fairy godmother, wave your little wand and bring this couple back before the time, the super fit, before the happily ever after man. She chucked the slipper and she hit him in the head. He put up his fist and his face is getting red, and you wonder if it's worth saving. Maybe it's not the way they're both behaving. They're unhappy in the happily ever aftermath. Maybe expectations were a little grand. Maybe things got a little out of hand. I don't know how you can find your good graces. Maybe it's something every couple faces, being unhappy in the aftermath. Fairy godmother, wave your little wand and take these lovers back before the time, the super fit, before the happily ever aftermath. Fairy godmother, wave your little wand and bring this couple back before the time, the clock struck 12, before the happily ever aftermath.
Keep them coming.
I think I need a capo for this one. So this next one's a true story. I made a New Year's resolution back in about 2011 that I would say yes to everything that anyone asked me to do, which is really, if you're going to do that, don't tell people that you're going to do that, because they're going to make some pretty strange requests of you. And one of my friends at work said, hey, you know, I've been doing this roller derby thing, and it's been really fun, and I wonder if you might like to come and try roller derby. And of course I had made this resolution, so I had to say yes. And this is how it went. It was a year of yes. I declared I'd do anything. I was prepared, and no suggestion was too wild or too dumb. My friend said, hey, that's sweet, you know, they're looking for some fresh meat at the roller derby team. Why don't you come? Great idea. So I bought a helmet and some skates and some glitter pants. I was looking great. I'm gonna tear up this flat track with my skill. I learned the rules to the game, started thinking up my derby name. June Carter Crash. Oh no, this one's better. Reba McEntire. It was more like brittle bone syndrome. Oh yes, I fell down and I broke my butt, but I grit my teeth and I got back up. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team. And I was chasing down my roller derby dream. So I could hardly move, I was so sore. The next week I went back for more. Wasn't going to let this challenge get the best of me. I put the skates back on my feet and rolled myself around the rink and did a T-stop, tripping spectacularly. Oh yes, I broke down and broke my humerus, not funny. Couldn't play guitar for 2 months and it cost a lot of money. Perhaps my aspirations were extreme, but I was chasing down my roller derby dream. Now there's a moral to my story. You got no guts, you got no glory. Sometimes these dreams are bigger than your body can achieve. My skate may be on the shelf, but I learned something about myself. You know, winter's coming. Should I learn to ski? Oh, I fell down, but it didn't break my spirit. The year of yes started badly, but there's no need to fear it. If you never try, you never fail, you never know you will prevail. I don't regret I chased my roller derby dream. I know, that's super silly. Today the wisteria is blooming for the first time it has all year. A cascade of blossoms floating down the arbor. Hallelujah. And I know I have seen this before, and I'm bound to see it again. And I feel like I am seeing beauty for the first time. Hallelujah. Today I arose with the sun and I watched it steal the sky. A big ball of fire pushing down the darkness. Hallelujah. And the landscape went on forever and continued forever after that. And I feel like I am seeing beauty for the first time. Hallelujah. 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 As dawn broke, I heard the first robin singing arias to greet the day, joined by a chorus of insects and frogs. Hallelujah. The song had the stillness of quiet and a peace that asked nothing from me. And I feel like I am hearing music for the first time. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I saw that there was a little person there in Michael Roth's picture, but he took his picture down, so I
I
can't.
bet there's a granddaughter, I'll bet you.
Granddaughter. Ah, how cool. I've got a song that's good for kids. Do you think that would be okay? Can we put her back
Do
on?
it, yeah.
So, for a while when I worked at, I worked at a zoo, and my job was to take birds of prey into schools and to talk about them in the schools. And I found out that when I went on long drives, my brain would kind of turn to poetry, and I would start writing songs while I was on the road. That might be where my songwriting came from initially. And this might be one of the first songs that I've ever written. It may be the one that I would be the most famous for, because it was heard by very, very many fourth graders who now use it to annoy their parents on long drives. It has a part for you, so you guys at home can sing along if you want to. It goes like this. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Their name comes from a Latin word, describes a dinosaur and a bird. It means to grab, that's what I heard. That big old raptor bird, everybody. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. They have big eyes to see what they eat. They swoop right down and catch it with their feet and rip it up with their curved hook beak. That big old raptor bird, everybody. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Now here's a list of all the birds in North America that we can call raptor birds because they can catch their food with their feet. Here we go. We got eagles, hawks, falcons, and owls, and ospreys, and harriers, and kites. That's right. Eagles, hawks, and falcons, and owls, and ospreys, and harriers, and kites. They're all raptor birds. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Now, ordinarily, this part of the song would be a quiz, but we're on Zoom. So I'll just sing it. Here is the list of all the things the raptor birds like to eat. They eat meat. They eat rats and mice and lemmings and voles and squirrels and prairie dogs and skunks and bunnies and snakes and lizards, frogs and toads and turtles and bugs and fish. There's more. And moths and crickets and grasshoppers and cockles and mussels, alive, old porcupines and bad little kids, dragonflies, bats and birds. Here's the rule of thumb. If it's small and alive and abundant, it must be food for a raptor bird. Everybody, raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird. Big finish, raptor bird, it's a big old raptor bird.
I wanted to turn on the mic and sing along with that, but I knew the delay would have killed it. But I love that. That's a great song.
You know, I so miss being able to play these things with other people, you know, and to have a bunch of people just joining in.
They would on that one.
It's just you know, it's something we got to live with for now. But
yeah, well, we'll get over it.
Yeah. Okay, so the next two songs that I have go together. The first one I wrote after just falling head over heels in love with somebody at a conference, which is not a good place to fall head over heels in love with somebody, because you've got things to do and you got to do that. You can't be in love. The second song was a songwriting exercise where I was supposed to take a song that I'd already written and write the response to that song from the point of view of the person that you originally wrote it to. So the first one is me singing to the boy, and the second song is the boy singing back to me. Weekend, a chance meeting, this opportunity knocking, no, that's my heart beating. Think I could stay here a little while. A fortunate future, a perfect fit. It's like coming home, it's like the surprise of a kiss. I think I could stay here a little while, but it's hard, 'cause there's so much to do. There are people to see, and they all want a piece of you. Wish I could hold your hand, gaze into your eyes, sing a song for you, never say goodbye. Pretend for just a little while we're the only ones. But you gotta pack it all up and put it all away. Go on to the next thing and regret along the way. Wish I could hold your hand, gaze into your eyes, sing a song for you, never say goodbye. Pretend for just a little while we're the only ones. And so here's the response song. When did we stop traveling in wagons? Wagons and handcarts to reach the promised land. Now we go solo in our cars, driven by the GPS, and not the moon or the stars. Don't fall in love with me. I am a ship at sea. I studied all the charts, I know them all by heart. I can't fall in love with you. Don't even know if I might like to. There's no time for regrets when you're a moving target. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was on the same road you were on. We passed late in the night. Was that you behind the lights? You didn't say hello, I was going so fast, and you are going slow. Don't fall in love with me. I am a ship at sea. I studied all the charts, I know them all by heart. I can't fall in love with you. Don't even know if I might like to. There's no time for regrets when you're a moving target. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you a friend? Perhaps a lover? I'm going one way and you are going the other. It's best to take your pleasure when you rest in simple things like books. I'm getting tired of long and meaningful looks. Don't fall in love with me. I am a ship at sea. I studied all the charts, I know them all by heart. I can't fall in love with you. Don't even know if I might like to. There's no time for regrets when you're a moving target. Whoa, whoa.
I would have clapped after that other song, but I thought I knew that this was following that song, so I didn't want to interrupt your
Okay, that's fine.
your
Yeah, it's
thing.
sort of like a song cycle of
I
heartbreak.
love it. Yeah, great.
It all worked out in the end.
You got about 5 minutes.
Okay, about 5 minutes I can do.
You can do 2 short ones, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah, all my songs are pretty short, but
Okay.
yeah, maybe I'll just do this one because it's good for this season. Every year I write a Christmas song, and I've been doing it for over 20 years. And for a period of time during that time, my Christmas songs stopped sounding like Christmas songs. And I just started writing about things I would ordinarily write about instead of just the holidays. This is the one that I wrote in 2012. It was the same year as the, it was 2011 actually. It was the year of yes. It's in the melody of your favorite song. It's in the harmony as others sing along. It's in the voices of the choir, loud and strong. Love is everywhere. It's in the soaring obbligato of the horn. It's in the slow and steady heartbeat of the drum. It's in the hollow sadness of the requiem. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, 'cause it is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, no. It's in the handwork of the artist, finely wrought. It's in the lessons of the classroom, wisely taught. And it's in all the things we once knew but forgot. Love is everywhere. It's in the picture on the wall. It's in the frame. It's in our differences that make us all the same. It's in the space between the letters of your name. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, 'cause it is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, no. It's in the faces of the people that you meet. It's the joy in you, the joy in me greets. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, 'cause it is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You don't have to go far to find it, no. Thanks, everyone. It's really been a pleasure to be here today.
Thank you, Jen. That was so wonderful, and I do hope you'll come back and play for us again. I just love your music. I love the way you perform and everything. It's just great.
Thank you, Harry. Thanks for the invitation.
So have a good weekend and what's the rest of it. And thank you again for coming. And
Okay.
folks, that's Jen Hodge from Los Angeles, California.
Idlewild.
Idlewild, California. That's close to Los Angeles, right?
Sort of.
Oh, okay. Idlewild. Okay. Wherever that is, but it's in California. Okay, great. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, folks. Now we've got a real treat coming up. This next guy, he's probably one of the most talented singer-songwriters we've got in this organization. And the only reason we put him last is because he looks a little bit cantankerous, you know. We didn't want to scare everybody off, but I guarantee you he's got a heart of gold, and you're going to enjoy this next guy. Wayne Willingham is his name. He was a professional entertainer for like 26 years, I think. Something like that. Wayne, how you doing, boy?
I'm doing all right, Harry. How about yourself?
Doing good. Just can't wait to hear your songs.
Well, I appreciate that. You gave me a lot of tough acts to follow.
Oh, well, I tell you what, they're hard to follow, but if anyone can do it, you can.
Well, I'll give it a try, but I want to say, first of all, Jen, fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And the one who blew me away a while back was Brooke. My gosh.
Isn't she great? Yes, she is.
What a voice.
Yes. Okay, make sure you got your original sound on.
I'm pretty sure I do. Hang on. Well, I do now. I'm not saying whether I did or not before.
Okay. Okay.
I said it on before, but...
Wayne Willingham, folks.
Hi, everybody. Let's just start kind of easy. This is from the new album coming out like next week. Wow. I've been thinking of you, thinking about all of the cute little things that you do when you don't mean to. And it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. I've been thinking about us, thinking about all of the fussing and things people do. They don't need to. And it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. In the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over sunny skies. In the evening, oh, when those leaves are dry or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. Yeah, in the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over summer skies. In the evening, oh, when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. I've been minding my own, waiting for you to come home, 'cause I'm feeling blue. I'm missing you, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time. Oh.
And that's how it's done, folks.
Thank you, Harry. Balance all right?
Yeah, you sound great.
Perfect. Good. Glad to hear that. Because the knobs are like across the room, so I'm real glad that we don't have to mess with it at all. Tell you what, this is one of my older ones. This album that's coming out next week called the Stonehill Sessions is my fourth in like 4 years since I came back to play. And after quitting, I didn't pick up a guitar for 18 years, but this is one from the first album from 4 years ago. The album's called Stayed in Love Too Long, and this is where that title came from. And I drink coffee all day, every day. That's not true. Used to be. This is a song about a sleepless night. Drifted off about dawn again, waking up all alone again, up all night, wonder what I could have done. Ran off another one, just like the other one, don't know where, only know that she's gone. Really gone. I'm not dwelling on, there's no telling what went wrong. Guess I fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Starting in on another day, placed on a smiling on my way, 'cause I'm the kind people can depend upon. Long day, it's a busy time, so much to occupy my mind, keep me from questions I ponder on. Starting to believe that I'm running out of next time, waiting for the one to come along. Nothing to dwell upon, she's not telling what went wrong. She just fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Here's hoping when the night comes, I stop thinking, my mind numbs, I can close my eyes before the dawn. Nothing to dwell upon, it's enough to carry on. When you fall in love too fast, stay in love too long. You fall in love too fast, stay in love too long.
What a great line.
Thanks. Still okay on the balance there?
Yeah.
I worry. I try to rear back when I hit those big notes, but I get excitable. What can I say? And now something new again, and this one a little bit more humor. It's too bad we can't do this live because I could get everybody singing along. And the words are real simple for the audience. That's no, no, no. That's all you got to say. So you can go ahead and say that. You'll hear it. You'll pick up on it. Downtown Saturday night, just to walk and look around. Thought that I might have a bite with a sip to wash it down. Guy tugs my sleeve, says, come with me for the coldest beer and the hottest girls in town. And I said, no, 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 I'm not gonna go there. I said, no, 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 I've been down that road before. And I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. No, 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 I'm just not that lonesome anymore. Later on, I called upon an old-time friend of mine. Told me all his luck is gone, and now he's doing fine. If I could only spot a couple hundred, he could pay me back in time. Dollars? I said, no, 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 not gonna go there. I said, no, 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 I've been down that road before. And I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. No, 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 I'm just not that foolish anymore. Oh, 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 oh. So now you call, you sound so small and sweet as you can be. You tell me you are lonely too, and how you're missing me. You ask if I could stop on by, and you'll make up for how mean you've been to me. And I said, on my way, baby, I miss you. Men are so stupid. No, 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 not gonna go there. I said, no, 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 I've been down that road before. And I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. Never did. No, 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 I'm just not that lonesome anymore. I'm just not that foolish anymore. And I won't let you hurt me anymore. So no, 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 no. So, no. I think we've all been there in one way or another. Go back to the one you shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I could write a whole album about that. I probably have. But here's one. This is about one where it's the answer is no again, I guess. This is the title song from my second album called Yo-Yo. And it's about the only thing I do that's really bluesy. It's about one of those relationships where you're very different people. In this case, it was one of us was a millionaire and the other was me. So it was just fraught with. guess we never had all that much in common. Maybe I'm from the wrong side of the tracks, but you kept inviting me in, put me down in front of your friends, then want me back. And that's a low blow. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning, hanging on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Your cash don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. And I know you got tired of all of the drama, and you're the kind that used to get in your way. But I'm not something you buy. Now you know, baby, I'm not someone you pay. 'Cause that's a low blow. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning, hanging on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Class don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. So many times you cast me aside, that many times I swallowed my pride. Last time sinking got me to thinking that next time I wanna ask why. That's a low blow. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning, hanging on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Cash don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. The past don't matter. You don't owe me a thing. I'm not a yo-yo.
Michael. Michael. I mean, Wayne.
Yeah.
When you were performing professionally in clubs and stuff, what kind of guitar did you play? Just curious.
Oh, well, I played mostly acoustic the last 20 years or so. And I played and wore out a number of Gibsons. I had a gorgeous Gibson J50 I completely wore out, followed by an even more gorgeous Gibson Hummingbird.
Oh,
And
my.
from there, because I was wearing them out so much, and because I'm doing gigging, and I'm not playing around the house that much. When you're working 5-6 nights a week doing studio work and so on, I went to Ovations.
Really?
Ovations, besides being really tough, they're very reliable, and they had probably the best electronics going at the time. Let's say in the 70s to early 80s. But when I came back, I went in a different direction. I also played Takamines.
Yeah.
Like this one here that I'll probably play in a little while. But was there a motive behind the question, or just idle curiosity?
I've just always been impressed with your guitar picking and everything, and I was just wondering if you like played a Strat or anything, you like in a lead guitar in a band, because you played lead.
Oh
really
yeah,
well.
yeah. I did that in my younger days. I liked Strats, but I also liked. I never cared for Les Pauls. It wasn't that they're not fantastic guitars, but so darn heavy. And I would play Gibson SG, which was the original Les Paul, by the way. And the SG was that solid body, had basically the same electronics, and I could get the kind of sound I needed. When I was touring and I played electric, I did that because we were playing loud, baby. Wow.
Yeah, well, anyway, keep going, man. You're doing great. I was just curious.
Well, thank you. Appreciate getting a couple extra sips of coffee there. Another one from the new album. And the reason it's called the Stonehill Sessions is because about 50 feet the other side of the camera, right behind you, so to speak, is Stonehill Drive. And we recorded most of the tracking on the album in this very room. And normally we would use a studio. But because of the pandemic and things like that, the studio was off limits. My engineer could use it because he worked there. Because it's inside a church and school, so they're very protective of that, and I get that. But we were able to do all the tracking here, and I'm surprised and delighted with the recording quality we got. I consider that a sign of a really good engineer. Just before the lockdown began back in February, I was playing up at a little wine bistro up in McKinney, Texas, if you're from other environs. About an hour north of Dallas. And it was kind of cool out. It was Valentine's Day. And I went outside to kind of just clear my head and get ready to perform. And I looked around and it was all couples. And me. And that's fine. And I started thinking, boy, that's a good idea for a song. And later when I'm loading out, I looked up and I saw a couple. Nobody else even on the street or in the town square, which is where it was. Just this couple, and they're just dancing and looking at each other in the eyes. And I thought of the line, has anybody ever looked at me as she does at him? Down on the square, the lovers are walking hand in hand, on and on. There's a chill in the air, see the breath when they're talking, huddled close, keeping each other warm. It's Valentine's and evening time. I watch as lovers steal a kiss in the dark. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. All of my life I had to wonder, never been certain had I really had a lover at all. There's some kind of spell, I guess, that you're under. The more you pull away, seems the harder you fall. On Valentine's, when lovers find a place that's all their own, a world apart. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Tonight it's diamond rings and chocolates, roses and champagne. Lovers play their games, I hold no part. Back on the square, a couple is dancing. Has anybody ever looked at me as she does at him? Would anyone notice the glance of a kindly man, watching as the others romance their lovers again? It's Valentine's, I find that I'm still hoping for a love just to start. All that I want is somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. All that I want is somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Thank you, Harry.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Ooh, boy. I can do a short one or a long one. I think I better go with the short one because I got to switch guitars here. Just that won't take long. But there's a story behind this one. And this is one of the few things that I do from the old days, 1,000 years ago. I wrote this when I was 21, maybe 22. About 80 pounds ago, I guess. It's I was, at the time, I was based out of Toronto. We were touring out of there, and we were working on a recording project. So we're kind of marooned right there. We can't leave Toronto, and I realized it was about this time of year that back home, where I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, it was Thanksgiving. It was the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. And I realized that in my young life, I had never spent Thanksgiving away from my family. And it kind of, I don't want to say it depressed me or made me sad, maybe a little bit melancholy in its own way. And it was late, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I decided to go take a walk. And my little basement apartment was on the west side of Toronto, and it was right off of the Queen Street trolley right there. And about 2 blocks over, you had Lake Ontario. And the lake contributed to what they call lake effect snow. Much as you probably heard about Buffalo, well, Toronto's just on the other side of the lake from Buffalo. And so I went walking, and it started snowing. And I kept walking. It was just beautiful out. Those great big thick snowflakes about the size of a quarter. And the more it snowed, the quieter everything got, because snow just absorbed all the sound. The Queen Street trolley goes by, and normally you hear all sorts of clatter. What do you hear now? Just finally got back down to my little place, and I wrote this. 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, walking through the snow that's falling on my nose. in my eyes on the street. Even in the city I can find a time it isn't dirty. All the after midnight people inside asleep. Snowflakes form an almost endless blanket over all the houses, short-lived as they are, each one is unique. Lord, thank you for the snow, and Lord, thank you when it grows, for all there is in your world, Lord. Thank you, I can see. 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, walking through the snow that's falling on my nose, in my eyes, on the street. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Hey, that was wonderful, Wayne. Great set. We appreciate it. And I'm gonna put everybody on gallery view here.
Uh-huh. There y'all are.
There we all are. Everybody that's left. Come on. There's Don. There's Don.
Hey, Don, how you doing, buddy?
We got a couple of them. They're probably over on Facebook watching.
Hey, Wayne.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. You did
Good
a great
set,
job.
everybody.
You did a
Thank
great
you.
job. You did a great job. That's one. And y'all have a nice weekend. And if you're in town and you want to do a real live on stage, we're at Love and War Tuesday night doing our Bring Your Own Mic night. So come around and play. We'll be streaming that on Facebook too. So thank y'all very much, all you folks over there on Facebook and watching, and we appreciate it. So bye-bye. We'll see y'all.
Thank you much. Bye.
Do your little, press the little red button and it'll be over. Thank you.